You had got the idea by the title of the movie that the major character of this movie is Priest. This priest victimizes the vampires. Similarly, at night, he is on the lookout for all vampires. However, vampires have prepared a trap for him and a priest has been captured. It has been attempted, but in vain, to set him free. He then passes away. Then flashback is shown. It is revealed as a story. Vampires and the human beings used to live together, but they had a great contempt among them. They used to disdain one another and continue their fighting every time. The tranquility had disordered in the city where these battles were going on. Vampires had started to kill the human beings, and this place was not without any risk for the human beings, because there was a great difference between the way of living of vampires and human beings. So human beings took a decision to secure their lives. They locked themselves in a church so they may survive there securely. So they built the giant walls for this cause there, so no one may approach there, so vampires may not cross these limits. There was a reputed priest. He was vigorous. He was honored by all the priests, because that great priest had the ability of everything. He could fight with the vampires perfectly. When that priest knew that vampires had created a turbulence, so they locked the vampires, capturing them. After this, tranquility prevailed throughout the city. No one used to fight, nor was there any vampire. So the people were free of fear of their life due to this. But many clergies lost their profession for this cause. Some of the clergies turned into lower class, some started the field work, and they adopted the different professions. Somehow, they may earn their living. Now a family comes on the scene, including a couple and its daughter named Lucy. That family was industrious, and it seemed as if they always remained in grief. One day, that couple is dinning. Then their daughter Lucy comes from outside. Her father shows his anger too much, saying, "Lucy, where had you gone?" Lucy tells, "Father, I am coming from the city." Lucy's father says to her, "How many times I have forbidden you to not visit city. You are insecure there." Now Lucy's mother calms Lucy's father down, and she tells the etiquette of taking meal. They are communicating. That earth begins to shake similar like the earthquake. All are very frightened. They all had come to know that vampires are about to approach. Lucy's parents locks her in the cellar, while they themselves remain out of the cellar. Now there is an assault of vampires there. Lucy's parents are died. Lucy begins to cry a lot. Reaching there, they bring Lucy out from that place, and they take her with them after abduction. Now the scene turns and the priest is shown speaking, that he is sorrowful, because one of their companions had victimized by the vampires, and they had not got courage to save her. Then they encounter Lucy's friend outside, who is an officer, and she used to visit there to meet him. It means this friend of Lucy used to live in the city. He starts to reveal the whole story to Priest, that Lucy is my dearest friend, but she has been taken away by the vampires. And the priest whom Lucy's friends is talking about, that priest is the paternal uncle of Lucy. He tells that Lucy's mother was ended under the assault of the vampires, but her father or my brother is still alive. Then Lucy's friend says, "I have to rescue my friend. I have listened about you. Kindly help me. I have a dire need of your assistance." Priest keeps silent. He reveals the whole heard story to his master, directly moving to the church. That master says, "The vampires' attack is incredible. They are all imprisoned. You know it well. How will they attack someone?" Priest cannot utter a word. He could not speak a single word before his master, but it was clicking his mind. Then who did abduct Lucy if vampires have not kidnapped? Now the place is shown where Lucy is present, and it was truth that the kidnapper of Lucy was not anyone else but a human. He was savage. He warns Lucy, "You will not step outside from here. I will end you if you took this action." Further, Priest is shown who is talking with his partner, that I have to go to rescue my daughter Lucy, who is the daughter of his brother. His partner says to him, "You have also been forbidden by the master. Your path will be full of threats if you violate him. It means that your task will be difficult. You will never be able to search for Lucy." But that priest says, "I will surely have to leave. Who will rescue her if I don't do as such?" They are still conversing, that two persons begin to attack them while arriving there. But that priest kills both of those persons very ingeniously, because he had no fear of anyone. He knew the techniques to fight with vampires, so humans were nothing before him. Standing up, he promises that he will return after rescuing Lucy. He has the advanced technological weapons and motorbike. He rides on that bike, taking all his weapons. He was very passionate to rescue Lucy, so he moves to her house, from where she had been abducted. Afterwards, he also takes Lucy's friend with him. Now they move together to Lucy's father, who was badly wounded. Here the priest gives his words to Lucy's father that, "I will come back after searching your daughter." Priest says to Lucy's friend before departing it will be better for me to go alone. But Lucy's friend says, "I am also skilled. I can also finish vampires." Then priest says to him, "Which skill do you possess?" Then he shows him the art of using the dagger. Being inspired, priest also takes him along with him. When master of the church comes to know about it, then he feels very ill. He says that I will have to build a team to search for that priest, and he groups the other priests to build a team who is going to bring that priest after searching. On the other side, Lucy and his friends are seen. They observe the footprints of someone on the way. The priest says, "These are not appearing vampires' footprints. It seems that these belong to any human being." They glimpse a man there who is badly cutting the chicken into pieces. He was preparing the vampire's food when the priest asked him to come over. "Whose footprints are these? Is there any vampire who has passed from here?" Then that man talks with them strictly. "Go away, I don't know." Then priest moves to a cellar, going inside. There is frightful man who begins to fear, seeing priest. He asks, "Why have you come here? Go away." Hearing him, all present workers of that place also come there, and they had been imprisoned there for the security of that place. So they all people had come to attack priest and Lucy's friend. But priest and Lucy's friend also begin to attack them in return, and they begin to kill them one by one. Priest asks the last survived worker that, "If you tell me about Lucy, I will not harm you." That worker says, "I don't know where is Lucy," and he tries to tangle priest. So that night falls soon, and vampires may appear. It happens the same. The night falls, and many vampires begin to appear there. They had a blade of some type. Lucy's priest and buddy start hitting the vampires with it. When that time comes, all vampires flee in terror. "Will you still not tell me where Lucy is?" the priest inquires of the only surviving worker. He informs that they had taken Lucy to the west. Meanwhile, a huge and horrible vampire kills that worker coming there, so he may not tell the whole address of Lucy. Priest and his partner get aggressive on it, but priest sits there with Lucy's friend and plans how the access may be got to Lucy. They begin to find out the address on map and say, "The way is very dangerous which leads to it. I come to know where Lucy has been taken. That place is very weird. It has a history. There was broken out a war and 6 vampires had survived. They were not killed because they were feeble. Now they both reach that place, and they meet a man there who was devilish. They also ask him about Lucy. Then that man moves to a man who was a former priest. Now he had turned into evil vampire. His name was Black Hat. He tells him that priest and Lucy's friend are searching for you because you have abducted Lucy. Black Hat flies into rage. He says, "Why are you telling me? Why did you not tackle yourself?" He bites him, so he is also transformed into the vampire. Contrarily, priest and Lucy's friend are seen. They move to a cave and hear the sound of something. There is a girl when they check it. She reveals them. "Master has grouped a team of priests to capture both of you. I was also among them, but I parted from them. But you need not to worry. I know that you are doing good, and Lucy should be searched out, and I will help you in this matter. This is the cause I told you that Master wants to capture you, so that you may care it." That girl is a priestess. A huge vampire attacks them as they are moving ahead, but they defeat it after fighting. As they are moving forward, then priestess begins to tell her story. As it has already been told, when the war broke out among vampires, then the jobs of all priests were ended. They had turned into the lower class. Then this priestess had also started to sweep the garbage. It means her condition was also worst. Now a priest who is along with priestess, he also tells, "Yeah, it happened the similar with all priests, and the master did it bad, and he is still wanting to catch me because I am searching for Lucy." Then they come to know, coming out of the cave, that there is an army of vampires ahead, and they can also attack them. But all those vampires went to a city before their coming out of the cave, and they started to kill all the people. There were also 3 priests there to stop them. But those vampires were vigorous that they also killed those 3 priests, and they fixed their dead bodies on the crucifix. In the morning, when priest, priestess, and Lucy's friends reach here, they are grieved, witnessing the dead bodies of the other priests. They get understanding that vampires will soon attack us. Now they all investigate how did these vampires reach there. They come to know as they come here by train. Now they begin to make the weapons, so they will stop vampires from coming here at any cost. On the other side, Lucy is shown and Black Hat vampire is with her. It asks her, "Will you take food?" Then Black Hat says to her, "I tell you a story. You know, it was thought in the world that soul does not exist in vampires. Only the human beings are superb. But it was wrong. soul also exists in vampires, which was more powerful. Clergymen should not have killed vampires as such. Now the human beings feel trouble when vampires want to take revenge. Now the time has approached that I may reveal to the world that we have more need of vampires. Do you know why I have brought you here? So you may help in me in the whole task. I also know it that priest will surely come here to rescue you, and I will also take his help. On the other side, Lucy's friend is so sad because he knew if Lucy transforms into the vampire before their access, then priest will kill her. But priestess consoles him and she says, "We need to live for the world. If you will lose your courage thinking it, how will we carry out our operation?" Now they start to move in that direction from where vampires were about to come, or there was threat of the approaching of the vampires. Now they reach the railroad. Then Lucy's friend targets priest with his gun and he says, "No matter what happens, either my friend had transformed into the vampire, but you will not kill her." Then priest says to him, "Okay, don't think as such. If I reveal truth, then I am the father of Lucy. I told a lie to you that I am her uncle. Who can think better than me about my daughter?" Knowing it, Lucy's friend feels little relaxation. They are with the train and they have known that vampires are in it. They begin to hide a bomb there. That priest comes on the train roof. There is also Black Hat Vampire. Here the reality of Black Hat Vampire is exposed. Remember, it had been told at the start of the movie that a priest had entrapped by vampires, and no one got courage to rescue him. All thought that he was no more. Later, vampires themselves had saved him. Afterwards, they turn him into the vampire like them, and they use it for themselves. When human and vampire souls mingled, so it became stronger, and that Black Hat turned into vampire. Then the great fight is started between priest and Black Hat. Black Hat kicks priest, so he has fallen away. It means that Black Hat was strongest. Then many workers appear there. They were under the services of vampires. They start to attack priestess and Lucy's friend, but priestess defeats them. In the same way, Black Hat throws priest into the train. There is also Lucy, who was in the possession of a vampire. She is screaming. Priest tries to rescue her. Lucy also burns him who had caught her. Afterwards, Black Hat comes before her. Lucy attempts to attack him using a knife, but Black Hat was very shrewd. He saves himself from the attack of the knife. Black Hat injures that prize badly, attacking with that knife, and it leaves, taking Lucy. Black Hat had taken Lucy on the train roof, where he was going to transform her into vampire after biting. But priest reaches the train roof, getting courage. Ha has a blade of crucifix which he directly throws on Black Hat. So Lucy is also going to fall from the train, losing her balance. But priest rescues her. But Black Hat is still wanting to finish priest. Then priestess rides bike and driving it speedily. This sight is nice. She was driving bike before the train, so there may be a great explosion with their collision. And it occurs the same. As the fast driving bike collides the train, so the train is exploded and all vampires are died in it. Fortunately, Black Hat was also no more. He had also been died. Now the time after a few minutes is shown, when priest has taken Lucy in his lap. Lucy's friend also feels satisfaction after seeing Lucy like this, and priest smiles while looking at priestess saying, "You did a great job." At last, they had succeeded and they had also accomplished their mission, and they had secured Lucy. Above all, Black Hat was also not alive. In the end, priest is seen, who moves to the same master in the church. He drops a vampire's head in front of him and says, "I'm back after fighting vampires. They intend to do us damage. Vampires are still guiltless according to you. They are unable to harm us." Then the master exclaims, "Yeah, I'm telling you the truth." Then priest says, "Okay, you are not going to listen me. I will not prefer to stay here." He directly goes to the priestess and he tells her, "We will make our separate team, which will be in task of hunting vampires." And the movie completes on this scene.